Alright, so this one gonna be super fun, B minor. Sort of the easy way of going about that is if you play the second fret of the E string with your first finger, third fret of the B string with your middle finger, and you can get the fourth fret of the G with your ring finger, and you play those first three strings. That's a B minor chord technically, because you're getting your root, flat third, fifth. So if you want to bump it up one level from there, you can put your pinky where your ring finger was. Your ring finger is now going to be on the fourth fret of the D string. So that's still a B minor chord. Now where it gets really tricky is taking your first finger and flattening that out, barring it across the second fret. Which is really tricky at first, but it'll take some time to get the hang of it. Because your first finger, what you want, is the second fret of the A and the little E strings covered. So you're going to have to push down hard enough for all those strings to go down, and have the rest of your fingers in place. So with your first finger across the second fret on those 5 strings, the middle finger, third fret of the B string, and my pinky finger is going to be on the 4th fret of the G, ring finger on the 4th fret of the D. That's the full B minor chord. Another way to kind of get used to doing that is if you don't worry about the little E string so much at first, and you just strum sort of the 4 middle strings, the A, D, G, and B string. So first finger is on the 2nd fret of the A, and the rest of your fingers are the same places they were before. Ring finger, 4th fret of the D, pinky is on the 4th fret of the G, middle finger is on the 3rd fret of the B. You can try it like that too. And then you just start pushing down to cover that E string 2nd fret. So you're getting the full bar going with that index finger. And this is another one of those 5-string chords. And another thing too, if you want, you can just practice fretting with your index finger, 2 strings at a time, 3 strings, 4 strings, 5 strings, and even 6 strings if you want. And what's really going to help with these chords where you have to use your index finger to bar is having your thumb behind it on the fretboard, just to help get that sort of clamping squeeze going. So when I actually play it, that's sort of how it looks. My thumb's not, perfectly directly in line with it. It's on a bit of an angle, but it is behind pretty much where my index finger is, just to really help clamp down on all the strings. Cool, so that's B minor. Another chord that pretty much a lot of people hate, because it's a bit of a pain to get used to at first, but super useful chord. And then once you're comfortable with that, you can move that shape around, and then you can get, you know, different chords with the same shapes just because you're moving that shape around. But yeah, B minor. Super cool. Have fun with that.